Hi everybody and welcome back to my kitchen, or actually my dining room slash kitchen slash eating area, whatever you want to do, but welcome back to the Cook's Companion. I'm Nadine Hughes and I'm doing your recipe of the week this week. And we have some nice, beautiful, warm, sunny weather, and nothing speaks to me like summer more than some nice, fun, fresh cocktails using some fruit and some really simple ingredients that you probably already have in your fridge or your liquor cabinet. So we're going to make a white wine sangria today, and a white wine sangria to me, it's in my cookbook, groovemama.com, but this is a little bit different take of a white wine sangria because I really think you can put whatever you want into it, particularly if you look into your, fridge and you sort of see some different fruits. Make it a peach sangria, make it a lemon sangria, whatever it want. But we're going to show you a quick and easy recipe, and this is really good to use up some white wine that you've got kicking around. Like maybe a guest brought some white wine that you sort of thought, lovely, but don't really want to drink it. So you can make it into a white wine sangria. So don't take it personally if you come to my cottage or my home and I go, hey, great wine, can we make it into a sangria? But I think that this is really good to use up some of those odds and ends wine. So what you want to do is make sure all your ingredients are cold first, okay, because we're not going to add ice. I'm going to show you a little trick that I always do with cocktails. So get a pitcher, or you can do it per glass, but pitcher's always better. So we're going to get a pitcher and we're going to put about 2 cups of white wine. I'm going to free pour. You can do whatever you want, but I'm going to free pour. So about 2 cups of white wine. And as I say, you can use any white wine that you've got around, but Pinot Grigio, Sauvignon Blanc, Chardonnay, anything you want to have, you can do that. So about 2 cups of white wine. Then to that white wine, and sometimes I do this the night before, to that I'm going to add some lime slices. I'm going to add some lemon slices. I could add some orange, some grapefruit, whatever I've got. And I'm also going to add some nectarine slices. I could use peaches, plums. Again, it's really whatever is in your pantry, in your fridge. And I'm going to add some blueberries as well, just for some color. Now, sometimes I'll do this the night before. I'm going to add a little bit more wine. Sometimes I do this the night before and I just let it sit in the fridge. And what that does is it allows, first of all, the wine to take on some of the flavors of the fruit that I've put in there, particularly the citrus ones. And it also helps the fruit to take on some flavor of the wine, because you're going to eat the fruit as you're doing the drink. Get your meal and your drink at the same time. So I could leave this covered in the fridge overnight, or if we're just going to prepare it right now, what I'm going to add to it is, so I've got my 2 cups or so of white wine. I'm going to add about half a cup of white grapefruit juice, or sorry, white grape juice, not grapefruit. White grape. You could use orange juice. You could use white cranberry if you wanted to as well. But I'm trying to keep it clear. I'm trying to keep the colors the same. All right. And then to that, I'm going to add about 1 cup of sparkling water. Club soda, Perrier, whatever you want. It could be a lemon flavored. It could be a lime flavored. Whatever makes you happy. I'm going to give that a little bit of a stir. So again, 2 cups of white wine, about half a cup of white grape juice I'm using, and about a cup of sparkling water, club soda. Now, you want to do it to taste, and we're going to taste it in a minute, because the measurements that I gave you, it all depends. Do you want it a little bit sweeter? Do you want it a little bit drier, a little bit fruitier, whatever you want. But to keep it cold, now as I said, you want to make sure all your ingredients are cold, but to keep it cold, but not put ice cubes in it, because the ice cubes, as they melt, if you let it sit around long enough for the ice cubes to melt, will actually water down your drink a little bit. So what I always do is I use frozen grapes that act like, hear them, they're frozen, frozen grapes that act like ice cubes. So I take green or red grapes, or a combination of both, take them off the stems, wash them, put them on a baking sheet or a plate, put them in the freezer. Then when they freeze solid, I put them into a Ziploc bag or a container. And then what I do is I add the fruit, the frozen fruit, into my drink. And you can do this in the pitcher, or you can do it in the individual glasses. And that acts, as I said, as your ice cube. Frozen grapes are yummy. I used to have a dog who used to love to eat frozen grapes. Don't ask me why, but in any case, you want to make sure that when you're pouring, you get a little bit of the fruit in there as well. And it is so refreshing, so yummy. Got to give it a taste. Okay, a little bit of that bubbly zing, which is always refreshing. Lovely fruit flavors. If I'd let this sit, as I said, it would taste even better, fruitier, nicer. Great in the afternoon. A great cocktail starter for any party that you've got, or if you just want to do one of those beer, wine, and a specialty drink parties, this is it. Big tubs of it, and you are laughing. It is the drink of the summer, white wine sangria. So you can find this actually in my recipe, in my cookbook, as I said, at www.groovemama.com. You can get the whole cookbook for $7.98. It's a steal. You can get it today. Or you can get other recipes on my website at thecookscompanion.ca. And I hope you have a great day. Cheers. Yum.